I am going to be talking today more of like a story share. Just wanted to share my story. I feel like I have a lot of new people on here. So hello new people. Hello Veggie fam. Welcome to the Veggie fam. That's what I like to call it. So the premise of this live is pretty much I wanted to share with you all how I went from hiding my tummy, like our stomach, oftentimes for women, is kind of our most, like our area where we feel the most self-conscious. We don't want to show it. We want to hide it. We never wear crop tops. We don't feel comfortable in bikinis during beach season. And I think the stomach, like our core is a very powerful place, especially as women. Like we have the ability to give life from there. It's so cool when you think about it. So we should be very proud of our tummies. And I know a lot of times speaking to, my clients and like also my followers, my community, y'all tell me that, it's so hard to like get a flatter tummy and I'm doing all these sit-ups and I don't know what I'm doing wrong and like how do you get abs and all these things. And I get it. I was there. I still am there. I don't have a six-pack. Like I have, some fat as well. So fat is not a bad thing, by the way. We need fat in our bodies. But pretty much I want to share the main reason why I was able to sustainably reduce belly fat and like just keep it off and be able to have like my obliques show in my tummy area. So pretty much it all started last year when I was in Kansas City and I had recently gained a lot of weight from moving, and I was really stressed and sad and lonely and all these awful things. So I was eating a lot of food and I was drinking alcohol very regularly, and that caused me to gain a lot of weight around my belly. So it wasn't necessarily that I was eating too many carbs or like, eating past a certain time. It was just I wasn't feeding my body right and I wasn't working out consistently. So number one is have a plan that fits into your life. And this can look like, maybe you go to yoga with friends like 2 times a week, or maybe you have at-home workouts that you can do. Just roll out of your bed and do them in your pajamas, and it's super simple. If you're insanely busy, like you probably, if your plan involves going to the gym, driving somewhere, and you're just like a crazy busy person running around all the time, maybe you need something a little more doable with the amount of time that you have. So just like take in mind, things that are important to you, like how much time do you want to spend working out every day? How much time are you able to spend? And be realistic with it. Like if you are, a like busy mom with 2 jobs, or you're a full-time student with a job and you're involved, like you might not have time to spend an hour at the gym every day. So just be mindful of things like that. Like make your plan fit into your life instead of your life fitting into your plan. Second of all, abs are made in the kitchen. Again, I don't have a 6-pack, but I know that nutrition is holding me back. Like I totally could. So nutrition is 80% of our results, guys. Like whether it's fat loss, muscle building, you want to just like lose a ton of weight, like the number one thing that would hold you back would be nutrition. So make sure you have a plan on how to get to your goals and how to eat your way like to your goals. And this doesn't mean that you have to like count every calorie and count every macro. What I did was portion control. It's so simple. I would measure out my food in these like colorful little containers, and I would just like do meal prep and use the containers. Maybe I wanted to make like 5 servings of quinoa. So I would measure it out, make the quinoa, store it. So that way I had like a measurable way to like see how much I was eating, but not have to like track my macros, like, oh, how much protein, fat, blah, blah, blah does it have? Or like, oh, like, let me look up the calories for quinoa. and then write it down. Like for me, that's just too much, and I get too obsessive over numbers, and there's too many numbers there. So I really like portion fix. Find what works for you, honestly. Like if you like calorie counting, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just, be mindful of knowing when it gets obsessive, because that's not good. So yeah, nutrition wise, that's what I did. There's also this thing called intuitive eating. I more so recommend that for people who already kind of know like what is healthy and what's not healthy. But intuitive eating is pretty much like just what it sounds like, eating what feels good. Maybe like one day you're craving some more carbs. Maybe another day you're craving more vegetables, just like finding what feels right and eating the foods that your body is craving. This doesn't mean like you're going to eat a pint of ice cream every day because you feel like it. No. That's why I say like it's good to have the foundations first and a structured plan. Start with that. And then if you feel comfortable and you feel like you can do intuitive eating without going off the deep end, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm experimenting with the intuitive eating thing. But yeah. So number 2 was nutrition. Number 3 is consistency and accountability, because there will be times in your life where you just want to give up and you don't want to work out and you do not have the emotional or physical willpower, and you need someone in your corner that is going to be your cheerleader pretty much. And that's what I do as a coach. Like I am people's cheerleader. When I notice that they've disappeared from their workouts, I'm like, hey, where are you at? But consistency is besides, nutrition and then like actually doing the workouts, it is what is going to help you get there and stay there. Like there's been a lot of times in my life where I've lost weight, but then gained it all back. Or like I love the way my body looks, and then 2 months later it's like back at its original state where I didn't love it. So just keep going. Like the number one surefire way to not reach your goals is to quit. If you're doing something and you're not seeing the results you want, maybe try something different, but definitely don't quit. Like that is how you gain it all back. That's how you gain all the weight back. That's how you lose all your muscle, is by quitting. So don't do that. Quitting is for squares also. So yeah, I've never been, like right now is the time in my life where I've been the most consistent ever with my health and my wellness. And of course it's showing in my body. Like I've been weightlifting for several months now. So like my booty's a little like higher. Like I notice my obliques in the morning are like popping. I just love how I feel and how I look now. And of course I still have goals, like I'm still improving constantly, but I just want to show off my body now. Like, and that's not always been the case. So yeah, I kind of went on a little rant, but pretty much I know it can be hard. The stomach is a hard area as far as like losing weight, fitness wise, showing, like seeing our muscle come through. And I just want you to know it is possible, and you're not stuck at whatever body type you think you're stuck at, because that's kind of a myth. So definitely, if you're working out right now consistently and you're trying to eat well, don't give up on that. Like I know it's the holidays, but that's even more reason to lean in and really take care of ourselves because of that extra holiday stress. That's another thing. Stress is awful. If you have any sort of health goals, fitness goals, I've actually read a couple studies that show that like we store more fat in like our midsection when we are more stressed out. So don't stress out. This is where, self-care comes in, doing something that makes you feel relaxed, whether it's yoga or journaling or just like going on a walk with your dog or by yourself or with your spouse. So I hope that was helpful. I know I ranted for a little bit there, but I also wanted to announce in the same thread that my wellness group is going to be accepting new people every Monday for until 2019. So get on it. You want to join this. This is how I was able to stay accountable. Sorry, I'm watching The Grinch Stole Christmas over here. I was like, what is that? So yeah, this is how I stayed accountable to my goals, because I was in a group of women who are all trying to be their best selves and like improve, improve their health, improve their life, improve their wellness. And when you're going at it with someone else, it is way easier to stay on track rather than just going at it alone. So don't be a loner. Anyways, I hope this helps. I hope everyone is enjoying the holiday season and it's super merry and bright. And I wish you guys the best upcoming week. It is Monday tomorrow, and that means it's a fresh start to start your new goals, implement new habits that you've been wanting to try and maybe didn't. Don't wait for the new year to start new things. That's super overrated. Like, just start it now. Time is now, guys. Like December 9th, today or tomorrow, because it's really late at night. But start now. Don't wait till the new year. The gyms are crowded and it's just like, you just gotta do it now. All right, I'm gonna go now. Hey Pam, thanks for the love. See ya. Bye. I don't know how to end this. Oh, hey Carolyn. I was just leaving now. How do I leave this? Oh my goodness.